Hello everyone, so today I'll be showing some replays that I have in Platinum. Alright, let's go on and get with it. Alright, the first one we have here is with, it seems like Cydra. It's like anti-meta kind of thing. He has like Fossil Dyna and all those other cards that kind of floodgates in here, but he has also Cydra, so. Yep. So the shifter, all that going to Unicorn. Luckily, I opened up with evenly matched, or else I would have been in a tight spot. Yeah, in the top three, he bashes Droplet, Imperm, and Cyber Dragons, which I don't think it hurt me a lot. I got copies of those, multiple copies of those, so. Now his Arise Heart is going to be a lot of trouble, so luckily I had my evenly match. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and chain Swallows, just so if he does summon something again, I could draw. And I figure since he has Fenrir and not Unicorn, I'll be okay. Yep. I figured he was gonna save that Rise Heart. And then here I could actually do some plays now. I baited him with that, forcing him to use that, so now my talent would be life. Yep. Then now I use talent to steal his Arise Heart. And then I'll combo off. Add emergency. Use emergency. I think I add Yermunder. And I just keep adding more of my stuff back so I could use for Graveyard later. I went to SP and I forgot what I banished. Oh no, I didn't banish anything. Yeah. And really that's all I could do. Now I don't know why he wanted to use Ogre's effect. He could just attack and I use Ogre's effect. I would have lost SP. But he did that, but I guess he wanted to take a look at my deck to see what he wants to hit. And I think he decided to hit Duality out of all. I don't know why he did not hit I don't know why he did not hit Emergency, because now I have cards to extend. Yeah, if he hit Emergency, it would have been hard for me to extend. Going to Nova, going to Infinity, and I went ahead absorb Ogre. Use that, and I'm gonna force him to use his effect. And then I use Infinity to pop. And then I normal summon Core. Right? No, yeah, I went to Chimera. I went for OTK, I think. Yeah. Going to Clockwork Knight. Send Worm. Use Worm's effect. Yeah. I repair plant for follow up. And I think I just swung for a game here. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and go on to the second one. Now the second one is against Vanquish Soul K9, okay? I think he made a misplay. I think later he used Nori. He summoned Nori, but he did not use is it Nori or Norai? I forgot. But he did not use that girl's effect to look at my hand, so he didn't make full use of it. So I went ahead Fualos here. I didn't know what he was planning to do, but I figured I'd go ahead and flawless before he becomes dead. And as soon as I saw him pulling out that Vanquish Soul and K9, I figured, yep, it's not pure Vanquish Soul, it's K9 with it. So I know that Mochharmy's gonna make all his cards live. You add Xiaolong, okay. Now he did not use Lantern. I don't know why. I guess he was keeping it in his hand for a dark. Yeah, let's fast forward that. Okay, so here he summoned Nori, and I don't know why he wouldn't just use Nori to send his K9 away to look at my hand. But yeah, I guess he didn't. Cause now he doesn't know what I have in my hand, but I got a Lightning Storm, Thrust, and Talent, which these three are the three cards that I was able to break through his board with. Now I top deck to Dropless too, so I used that. And then he did all this stuff to burn me. 15 right there, and he got all the elements, so he burned me for all that too. I forgot how much it was. I think it was like 32. Set that again. And then I went ahead and used that. Look at his hand, shuffle one. He did Werewolf's effect. I chained droplets. Send two. Because those two, they're dead in my hand anyway, so they're so much better off in the graveyard. And they got rid of the dragon one, because I know that one pops. Now I went to Chaos Angel. I could have gone to Nova and to Infinity, but I figured Chaos Angel is a safer bet. Cause I could still go into this line and go into Infinity. Use Nova. Resurrect Naster. Use Naster, resurrect Cyber Dragon. Go into Infinity. And then now, remember, he still has Azuna in his hand. And he has Lupus in the graveyard, right? No, he doesn't. But he has Azuna in his hand. And I know that if I gave him an open spot, he's going to go into Azuna. Azuna's going to ditch Lupus. And Lupus is going to come out. And then he's going to exceed into the... I forgot about the dark one, where he could pop one monster on the board. So I only use Infinity to absorb the Link one, so that he will not be able to use Azuna in his hand. Yeah, and here I go on a safe thrust for last in case he has like Ash or something, but he I guess he didn't have Ash. Got Clockwork Knight. Got rid of a core for Chimera. Added Power Bond. I could have used Clockwork Knight before I did this to contact Fuse, but like I said, I'll make his Azuna become live. So I figured why that when I could just go the classic route, go into Cyber and Dragon, and then just boost it with Cydra, swing for game. That's what I did. Alright, let's go to game 3. And this fourth duel is against Dracotail. I think it was branded Dracotail. My hand was okay, it wasn't the best. Yep. Mululu. Now, here, when he activated Mululu, I was debating if I should imperm, but I'm pretty sure that he got Fameta in his hand, so I was like, if I use imperm, I'm just gonna waste it anyway, so I decided to save it. Now, was it the right choice? I don't know. But yeah, he used Fameta fusion, so yeah, he had Fameta to start off with. And then when he used Arthelion, I decided to go ahead and use imperm on him, because he is like the main resource that recycle his fusion cards, you know. So I figured I'll just go ahead and hit him instead. Yeah, but the weird thing is he has enough 5 mana in his hand, so when I impermed it, I'm surprised he didn't chain to it. Yeah. So he has a spell negate and a bounce card interruption, and he also brings 5 mana back to his hand with that guy. And luckily, our top deck evenly match. So I threatened him, enter battle phase, so he went ahead and did that. Used evenly, force him to banish those. Normal core, and then I saved my realm. Now, he had 5 mana, and I forgot. I think another monster in his hand, or no, 5 mana for sure, but I forgot what the other 2 was. But he drew 1 off of this, but he must have not had a monster, because he didn't use 5 mana's effect at all. Yeah, so and I used Realm. I wasn't going to OTK him because I already attacked. I already entered battle phase with evenly, so I was just going to build a little board. Yeah, at Clockwork Knight. Yeah, and then he just disconnected. I don't know why. Maybe he opened very bad, but from what I know of Dracotail, they always open with a bunch of hand traps. Okay, duel 5. Now for duel number 5, it's K9 with some kind of a pendulum cards. Solifon or Solfae, something like that. But it was my first time seeing this mashup. It was pretty interesting. Yeah, the Joku. Some of that girl in Joku, use her to search. Yeah, and I did not know. I have no idea what these people, these guys did. Like, I had no idea. He went to Ripper, use Ripper, case of K9, and he was gonna search for Nori, and he was gonna use Nori to look at my hand. Yeah, he did that. Discard Nori because he's got a Lantern to bring it back. Add that to his hand. Use Lantern, yep. Bring Nori, and then I think he used Nori to send Case of K9 to the graveyard. Now, I don't know why he added that one instead. Like, I don't know why he added Release Restraint when he could add the other one. This one doesn't do anything. The other one actually pops. And this one, at the end of the battle phase, he sets. Yeah, I don't know why he decided to go with this one, but the other one could have popped. Yeah. And then he looked at my hand, so he knew I didn't have any interruption, so he just went off. Supreme Soul, yeah. And this girl, I did not even know she was a IP. I did not know this girl was an interruption. Like, I wasn't even reading it. And then I tried to bait him. I used this blaster to put it right there on his SP, so he can't link for his IP, my bad. And so he can't link for SP level Knight. But he let that go through. I was trying to make him use that Supreme Trap or something. Or use his K9 spell card to go for the rank 9, but yeah, he didn't. His core. And then this one, I figured, I'm like, wait, this girl's a negation? I had no idea. Yeah, so I went ahead contact fuse. Go into Mega Fleet. Now I know he changed IP to go to SP, but this blaster was negating it. Now I don't know what he did after that. He used that spell card to link off Ripper. I guess he thought I was going to enter battle phase and hit over Ripper, but yeah, he used that spell card. I tell you, if it was the one that popped, like he would have plus so much off of it. Let's see. Oh, that's probably why. Going to this one to pop a monster. Yeah, but I think the other one's still so much better. And then you got the level 9 as a to banish cards too. Yeah, so he popped that. I used duality to tribute it instead to go for Cydra and Dragon. I used Pear Plant, go to a Kaiju, so whenever he goes to his Supreme XYZ, I could tribute summon it. Yeah, and then he just scooped. Alright, duel 6. And this 6th duel was against Orcus. I think it was Fiendsmith Orcus. I forgot if his Fiendsmith ever came out or not. But yeah, he used that. Alright, you go Ogre. He Fualos. I call by his Fualos, cause yeah, and then he had another Fualos. So I was just like, damn, this guy must not really have any good hands. So I decided to do duality right here. I think I OTK'd him. He didn't get a chance to show me his Orcus at all. Yeah. They used Rampage, ditch those two, core to add a Cyber Dragon, and then Carnot special summon it out. Yeah, that was game. And this duel number 7, I think. Yeah, duel number 7, and it was against Vanquish Soul K9s again. Yeah, let that resolve, and then I troll here. I don't think he got any K9 cards, I think. Yeah, I don't think he had any K9 cards. Oh, he did. He had Lantern. Rock. And then, yeah, main deck rivalry because so many decks and Master Duel right now has so many matchups. They have Fiendsmith, K9, Mitsurugi, and Rivalry Warlord just really hurt those decks. So worst case scenario was, you know, just set rivalry, pass, and then whenever his turn comes, just activate rivalry. But I still try to build a board anyways. To core. Yep, and then he got this guy, and then this guy pops. So I think he was, yeah, he used it to pop realm. Which I was okay with because I already got your Munder in hand for the extender. And use that. Yep. Go to Nova. And then contact those into Fortress. And I think I went to Mega Fleet too. Yep. And I think he was trying to bait me to use Infinity or something. Cause I think he has one that can special summon and pop monsters in that section. I think it was this one. Yeah, destroy all monster in this card's column. And I had no choice, I had to negate it. I stole that guy, but then he bounced it back because he was wanting to use it next turn. Mega Fleet, enter battle phase, yep. Wasn't able to do much, but that's all I could have done. So now I was saving Infinity for his Vanquished Soul, the 3000 beater that could pop cards. And I didn't want to use Rivalry right off the bat, and he summoned that guy, pop that, and he could go off again. So I was just saving Infinity in case that guy comes out. Now I don't know why he didn't attack. If he did, he would have forced me to use Rivalry, and then he would be able to, I guess, chain that guy, summon, and then use Infinity to negate. I'm not sure, but I was just saving Infinity for that. So I actually use Infinity to negate that. And then he has X-Force. And Rivalry came in clutch. I was just like, you know what? You choose, man. So I just went Rivalry right there. He chose Warrior, but then Infinity negated it. So I think he made a misplay on that one. And I suck in that guy, just get more body on board. Going to Chimera, Power Bond. This one for OTK, I believe. Call by, core, yeah. Yeah, that was game. Now, Duel 8, this one was against Orcus. And I went ahead and used Wallows here. He Ash. So I was like, damn. It was going to be hard to overcome this. But then I think I think later on he misplayed. Cause I think he could have won this duel, but then cause Orcus they do a lot better if they had their field card, but he didn't. he didn't add his field card. I did not know why he didn't. He chose some other card to send to draw 2. Yeah, let's fast forward that. There. Yeah, like he chose this one instead of the field card. I don't know why. I thought that he had the field card in his hand already. So I was like, yeah, it didn't matter. He had a field card in his hand already. And they go for this guy. Yeah. Some of that. Okay, and he had the counter, and then that was it. So I was confused. I was like, where's your field card? Because now without his field card, just kaiju it, his trap is now dead. He went ahead max C, but it wouldn't matter because I was going to OTK him anyway here. Normal core, search, use realm, and just go our OTK route. And he had impulse on Yermunder because I think he didn't want me going to infinity. Yeah, so he can't use earth, wind, earth, or light monster. So I was not afraid of Nibiru at all. If he did not use that, I would probably try to play around Nibiru. But as soon as he used that impulse, I was like, okay, then I'm not worried about Nibiru. I just kept going, even though under max C. And then the only one I worry about is just Ash, but I got Infinity for that already. To Zager. Yep, I was gonna go into Cyber End Dragon to swing for game. And then this last one is against Mimikghoul. And then this last one was against Mimikghoul. Yeah, shifter. I wasn't gonna do anything anyways, no hand traps. Some Archfiend, okay. And I sent call by because it wouldn't matter anyways. Yeah. Now I was debating if I should have waited to nib or should I have gone ahead and did it. But then this summon I decided to go ahead and nib him because I know Mimikghoul they summon a lot of monsters face down. I didn't want my nib to, I guess, go to a waste. So I went ahead and nib right there. Yeah, summon master. Yep, add that. Mimikghoul armor. Borrow throne. And then now I drew another Disblaster, so I went ahead and used one to force him to go ahead and use that. Yeah, he bounced him back, so I went ahead and special summon one, normal summon core. Yeah, use emergency, add Yermunder so I could go into infinity. Use those two, go into Nova. He didn't do anything. Go into infinity. Absorb his big beast guy. And I just attacked. And I just end my turn. I didn't want to go into infinity. Not infinity. I didn't want to go into Zeus. So I just went ahead and leave it like that. I'd rather have an Omni Negate on board. Use that. Pop that. Yep. So yeah, guys, that was all for my my duels. Thanks for tuning in and watching. I'll try to see if I could get some, I guess, some better Cyber Dragon mix deck out there. I've been very busy, so I just been showing you guys replays. But yeah, please like, subscribe. I'll try my best the video after this one to do like Cyber Dragon mixed with Cash Terra, because I mean I'm working on that deck. Like, yeah, see, I'm doing Cyber Cash. I'm doing Cyber Dragon Trap. So I am working on it. It's just I've been so busy, and I don't want to show you guys some decks that I just throw together and just play. I want to take some time and some effort to actually look into it and play as effectively as I can before I share to you guys. So yeah, thanks for being patient. Please like and subscribe. Drop signing out. Peace.